while since we discussed Manti Te'o on the show. We kind of talked to you about the initial reports about how it turned out that his girlfriend didn't really exist, but there were a lot of questions surrounding that story. Did Manti Te'o make it up himself? Was he the victim of a hoax? And it's becoming increasingly obvious that he was a victim of a hoax. Now, this story continues to develop, so who knows where we're going to be next week. But currently, there's a 22-year-old man who is behind this alleged hoax. His name, and forgive me if I mispronounce it, is Ronaiah Tuiasosopo. He actually appeared on Dr. Phil to explain why he did this. Let's take a little look at what he said. Are you gay?
Honestly, if you look at this situation and look at everything that I've been through in this, of course, yeah, I would say, yeah, I am gay. But honestly, I'm so confused. I'm so lost, and I'm just finding me, and this whole experience and all these problems are introducing me to myself through everything.
But what you know is that you did have romantic feelings for another man.
Yes.
It's so sad to see this. I mean, he's an adult. I would hope that, I know that he was raised, obviously, I think his dad was a minister. I'm not positive about that, but, raised with really conservative religious beliefs. And this just is a great example that when you're raised to lie, to think that what you're feeling is wrong and unnatural, that you are going to become a liar.
And then you act out in this way.
Exactly.
Where you are online pretending to be someone that you're not, just so you can have some sort of weird online relationship.
He needed some sort of an outlet.
Right.
He's been, he's felt too guilty to be himself. And
now,
he still isn't himself.
Some interesting things happened on the Dr. Phil show, which doesn't often happen on the Dr. Phil show. Apparently, he would talk to Manti Te'o over the phone. And Dr. Phil was like, did you have other people involved? Because you don't have a feminine voice. And he's like, no, it was me the entire time. There were some reports that he had a female family member in on the hoax as well, who would talk to Manti Te'o on the phone for hours. But he says, no, it was me. And then Dr. Phil told him, well, I need you to record your voice the way that you would speak to Manti Te'o when you were pretending to be his girlfriend. And he did that, and the FBI basically said, like, it's 1 in a million that he was the one on the phone talking to him. So who knows what the reality is about that. But I feel kind of bad. I mean, we said some pretty horrible things about Manti Te'o.
Did you?
Because we all thought that he made it up,
I know.
right? Because it was so weird. There were reports that Manti Te'o had met his girlfriend after a football game. He was on record saying that. So who knows why he lied? It was a combination of Manti Te'o lying about certain elements of his relationship.
Out of control. Absolutely.
Definitely. And then, of course, this hoax in the background. It's kind of incredible.